Exposure. Please do not tell me there is no hope. For if so, how then do you explain that a photograph of a head always tells if the person is living or dead? Always. I have never known it to fail. There is something twisted in the eye, something pale.
My mathematical equations is quite simple. Just 1 plus a microphone multiplied by the square root of ATOMS equals destruction upon my induction to the cipher. Equilibrium's malfunction. If rappers become dysfunctional, I smile as I kick my freestyles. Meanwhile, niggas get seen now. They fit to land's mono profile with that of Gilligan's Isle. You didn't believe in my style, so I was obliged to come back from the realm of ATOMS into reality. Taking my reach analysis, parenthesis, thesis, parenthesis, soliloquy on my philosophy. Deposed to be banished for eternity by lyrical plagues and disease. Think of my mentals among my babies. Couldn't comprehend my land and make believe. I pretend it was a tree and yell timber. As the flesh and the sword becomes one. You're stunned, froze, like Jack Frost snipping at your nose. Anybody part exposed, when you close, decompose. When I blow kisses of death by the mistletoe. Zigzag patterns among the most popular shows. Methods used to dodge my lyrical domino effects. You were the next nigga in line. Using fusion to penetrate, plus I go analyze the inner schematics of your mind. As I design new flows to inflict chaos like Lang. Whenever there's trouble, I'm here on the double, but I'm not down with the Bloodhound Gang. I'm down with ATOMS.
Sometimes when I feel merciless, I write verses in reverse, inverted, cursive on highly reflective surfaces, so medical services will be needed when I'm hurting kids' perceptions. Cause my flows cast no visual reflection. You're looking, you lose your sense of direction. You can't visualize as my lyricals guides I wander. See your third eye's blind side to blind you. Your cries enable me to find you. The energies I harness penetrates the darkest darkness. Your soul's in crisis, your lifeless carcass gets hurled to the farthest regions of outer space, where you cowards pace for hours before your demise are getting erased by my meteor showers. Powers from this cosmic trioptic deposit logic elements are courageous. Decipher my pages are infected by contagious intelligence. The only thing that stops the atomic sonic process is the antibiotic bacteria that breeds in the cranial arteria of you inferior. Could you possibly understand? Of course you don't, you feeble humans. That's why it is you that I'm consuming. At a rapid rate I attack you fakes who vocally fail to fascinate and contaminate all the domes that I captivate.
Niggas approach the center, they drop like a roach exposed to pesticides like raid combat. Cataracts develop within the eyes of those who physically tries to envision my rhymes. Strictly for the mental, dental, records are needed to identify the lyrically slaming decay remains of those who died sperm when exposed to my monoxidil rhymes, developing side effects like nausea, paralysis. I play mental scramble to unravel your thought processes. Scientific method says it's hypothesis. I determine by use of Ouija, it's you and me, we spark by the bonfire. You desire to take my tests, my SATs cause misery, confronting your confidence. I stress the stench of burning flesh, made you stop, drop, and roll, behold, becoming a digester. Rebel molester, you scream no go until like Webster. When you enter my center, using tactics like Dr. Mindbender. Descender, MC to the ender, his sanity as I proceed to transmit messages by way of fiber optics to some of the atom's family, maybe a tribal, simultaneously upon their arrival. They extend instantaneously with velocities that exceeds the speed of light. I just might mentally torture ya if you approach my center, enter my domain.
It seems that these MCs are practically paraplegics, needing paramedics when I blasted them with a plasma blast for trying to parachute off the heights of high paragraphs, pretending parasites bite, drop shock by electrical energies. These foolish enemies try to enter the center of the web with silky threads and trap entire empires. You attempt to enter, you fail. Your soul's now enriched with urine trails. I blaze trails in a blazer, and he's on and a Nissan to find paths. A lab scientist try to recreate my style using math and graphs like sine and cosine, while the military cosigns $1 million loans create clones of the cryptic one's abilities on microphones. As if full time, using my mind create fault lines, using lyrical ability to cause massive seismic activity. My third eye's just quickly vibrating, shaking telepathically, causing catastrophe to any of you mortals who dare chase after me. Back to my domain where my brain's more impervious to attack. An impregnable fortress collapsed to weak acts who attempted to interact with this abstract atomic flow. Composing flows to decompose the negative with light like photographic
exposure.